Hello, my name is Sonia Gaines. I've been in the judicial system a whole decade. I'm trying to do a very quick video here, and I want to just quickly share my thoughts on 50-50 parenting plans when domestic violence is involved. Whenever domestic violence is involved, Family Code 3044 should be evoked. Family Code 3044 removes children from perpetrators of abuse that have been found guilty of abuse. They remove the children from the abuser temporarily until the abuser can overcome a presumption that they are no longer a danger to their child. So the abuser or the parent that operated in abusive behavior, they need to do some kind of classes, therapy, parenting classes. They need to show the court that they're taking steps to, one, acknowledge their abuse, two, to change that behavior. So in every custody case, Family Code 3044 should be evoked if there is true abuse that is found. Now, we all know the abusers are manipulating everyone. They're coaching the children to state that the healthy parent is abusing them, and this is where professionals need to become more aware and knowledgeable on how to discern what parental alienation is and what estrangement is, and have hope, because there are multitudes, therapists, judges, attorneys are waking up to this, and they are on our side. So there's a range of parenting. I believe Dr. Craig Childress, I learned this from him, I don't remember, it was years ago. There's a range of parenting that parents could fall under. Some parents are so great, that, they're up there. Some are too super duper duper strict or good, but that they're off. They do what they do to their children. Some fall out of the healthy parenting range, even under good. And then there's the lower parents that are doing really bad, that fall under the healthy parenting range. They're doing horrible things, right? I know having children with somebody that lacks empathy really sucks. There are forms of emotional abuse and psychological abuse that is inflicted on the children their whole childhood because of their personality disorder. Let's hope they begin to get help to learn themselves and do better for those they claim to love. But just because someone's a narcissist and lacks empathy, that doesn't mean their children should be removed from them unless they begin to go fall out of that healthy range of parenting. Their parenting might suck, but unless they fall out of the healthy range of parenting where they are abusing their children, they have rights to their children. Those children are equally theirs, just like they're yours. So when a family enters into family court, the healthy parent is obviously fighting for their children because they know the other parent. The other parent's not going to love that child the way, or care for that child the way the healthy parent always has. However, you need to understand the way the court systems are now. See, I believe the way the court system is right now is setting sociopaths, narcissists, psychopaths, I believe it's setting them in fight-flight mode. And here's the problem. After setting them in fight-flight mode, they're letting us fend for ourselves. So in some cases, you might be with a narcissist who, his or her parenting really hurts your child. And until we can implement safety procedures that will help children that have parents that are narcissists that are hurting them and wounding them, I think we need to have a mass form of education toward the narcissists, that they could become aware of their behavior more, or raise a standard where if they continue to behave certain ways, there'll be grave consequences for it. But children are not taken from a parent just because they're a narcissist, and many of people that enter into divorce and enter into the judicial system, they need to go understanding that those children deserve both parents. Now, if your ex sucks as a parent, that child still belongs to them. And unless they cross the threshold of abuse, that child's going to have to learn how to have a parent that is on that spectrum. 50 parenting plan may help stop people that have these personality disorders from going into fight-flight mode and turning our children against us through parental alienation. Now that we have this system going on, we do not have a form of protection for us or our children. 50-50 may help prevent the aftermath of what's currently happening in family court. Now, after 50-50 takes place and your ex is a narcissist and they begin to mistreat your child, you know, that's when you can take action in court and say, hey, you know, look, I'm taking him to a therapist, my son's hurting this way. But don't worry, there will be professionals. So if your ex, the toxic parent, tries to do the same thing to you, don't worry, there'll be professionals by this time to discern what they're doing. For this reason, I support 50-50. However, 50-50, when there's domestic violence involved, Family Code 3044 ought to be evoked, must be evoked.